All right, we are on another Lowball uh, gym leader fight. This one on Sabrina. I picked Sabrina next just because she was really easy, and I didn't feel like going and doing the other one yet. That's all. Sabrina is perhaps the simplest Lowball of all. You can literally use any Pokemon that can learn TMs. In this case, it's very important that we go with the level 2 Pidgey Bird Flu. You'll notice that every single one of our moves are universal TMs. Double Team is purchasable in the department store. Substitute is purchasable by the game corner. Toxic is a prize from Koga, and Rest is in the SSN. But literally any Pokemon except for, Caterpie and Ditto and the other couple of Pokemon Magikarp that can't learn TMs, get it. So anything else works. 2 is the lowest level you can get. Oh man, almost reset right here, but I think we can make it without even with that. Substitute, despite blocking some things and not other things, does block Flash. And guess what? That Abra literally only knows Flash. So I make a mistake here. I should have only set up one double team. That was actually a critical misplay instead of 2. But I choose to set up 2 instead. Then I decide to rest off. I mean, we need to get our health back up from that substitute. That's very important. Don't wanna take any risks at all with this fight. All right, we're back awake again, and now it's time for Toxic. Oh man, that flash, devastating. Let's try again. Hey, we got it that time. All right. Yeah, and then we're gonna set up the rest of the double teams. Yeah, this is really silly, but stupidly effective. Again, Abra is free, and while Sabrina's other 2 Pokemon are both very tanky on the special side and actually reasonably tanky on the physical side because they can set up Reflect and X defends and garbage, and they're super fast and they hit like a truck, and they have Recover too to recover their hit points if you try to knock them down with some kind of offensive strat. Recover does the AI is completely random, so she'll never pick the optimal moves. She will just pick a random move, and the Recover does not outpace Toxic. Even if she does start recovering every turn, Toxic keeps stacking damage and will eventually take the Pokemon out. And she doesn't have an item to heal the Toxic damage. So yeah, our Bird Flu jumped up 9 levels because of that Abra. And there is a small chance of failure. Obviously, we just had our substitute break from the Kadabra. If it decides to attack again multiple turns in a row, and if it actually hits before we get a chance to reestablish our substitute, that is kind of bad. Out of the couple of times I've done this, I have not had that happen even once. Obviously, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but it's not terribly likely either. And yeah, further riveting gameplay. Our impossible to hit bird, who has apparently generated doubles of itself all around the battlefield, is now taking a nap in the corner while its opponent is just hacking up a lung. Yeah, once I kind of realized this strategy worked, it definitely made me reevaluate a lot of the other leaders upcoming. Fortunately, this doesn't work on everything. There are a lot of leaders, for one thing, that have poison types on their team. Giovanni does, Erica does, uh, what's her name? Agatha. I'm tired. It's late at night right now, where I'm recording this. Agatha has poison types, so this isn't a universal strategy. And even the other leaders uh, who could who this might not work against, this could conceivably work against. I don't know if it's going to be the best strategy. Um, it's not like every Pokemon that is a lead is as worthless as Abra, but yeah, definitely a very what is otherwise a like the fight for this leader Sabrina in Red Blue is very difficult. In this fight, on the surface looks harder, but it's actually just stupidly easy. All right, and that is that. Bird flu. This is the absolutely most important part of this whole thing. The reason we went with Pidgey and not Nidoran or Spearow or Rattata is it's absolutely critical. Bird flu levels up to level 18 upon knocking out all three of the Abra line, which is exactly the level it evolves. So your bird flu evolved from a local outbreak to a pandemic, I guess. Uh, I again, I'm tired. I don't have any more good material. Uh, yeah, that's all.